Good morning, everyone. We are at pattern-collections.com as always to find today's pattern. We're going to do this one, Bulbly by Alina Light. If you guys aren't familiar with Alina's work, go check out her website or her YouTube channel. She's got some awesome art. This is the one for today. Very interesting artwork. Very interesting. This one, yeah, I was just drawn to it. And it's drawn completely different than if I had just seen the artwork, I would have thought to myself, how in the world do you draw that? I really would have. But she lays it out really simply. So basically, we only need two shapes. We need this shape so it kind of comes up and around and a little loop. We need that one going both directions, toward the right and then again toward the left. And you just stack them on top of each other. So we're going to have this shape up and around and a loop, and then up and around and a loop, and we keep stacking with however many petals we want, and then we come back and we're going to do it the other direction, up and around and a loop, up and around and a loop. And then when you got as many going upwards as you want at the top, you'll put some sort of ending shape. This one's sort of a leaf shape, but you could do a variety of other shapes. And then you can put this little stem thing in the middle. But see, there's a variety of ways she's done it. She's done it with just one and a more bulbous top to it. Here's all of her play things, all different ways she's done it, with a bulb, with the little bulb things coming in front. I don't know if you can see that difference, where they come in front like that. But then this one goes behind. So instead of coming up and over like that, she did this bulb here, and then did this, and then came around here and did this, and came around here like that. Does that make sense? And then here is, instead of a roundy shape, here it is with a pointy shape. And here's with a more even pointier shape. So she's played with all the different shapes on one page. Here it is in the round, in a mandala-like shape, which is what also she did here. But she did it different here than she did here. This one she made more bulbous, and at the end, instead of coming way up, she made it really wide. And then here, some more play pages that she did. That one and that one. Like this one. Anyway, there's a variety of things we can do with it, and I'm just going to figure it out as I go. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but that's nothing new, right? Turn on my light. Oh, look at there, we can see. Zoom in a little bit. So, and I decided on a rectangular page today. For those of you who are super obsessed about size and such, let me measure it for you. This particular one is about 3 inches by 4.5. Okay, with my pencil, I'm going to give myself a border because I think I'm going to have these guys growing out of the corner of my page. So I'm going to give myself a border. Like that. And I'm just going to go for it. Should I think of a thought process here? Maybe one here, kind of this way. And then maybe, oh, maybe one in front. Maybe this one needs to go in front. So this one should be first, kind of going this direction. And then maybe one coming, kind of coming out from behind, going this direction. Something like that. So I'm going to do this one first, and then this one, and then this one. Give me my phone a little closer so I can see what I'm doing, and let's just start. Let me tip this just a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to come, I want more of a pointy stem, so I'm going to start mine kind of more up, and then I'm going to come up and around and that loop, and then up and around and a loop, up and around and a loop, and maybe one more, up and around and a loop, like that. And then I'm going to come out of here, and I'm going to come up and around and a loop. It's a little more awkward going the other direction. Around and a loop. Up and around. Oh, I did something wrong, and a loop. Up and around and a loop. It's a good thing it's an organic shape, right? And then I think I want it to be sort of that shape at the top. Why? I don't know. The shape I decided. And I almost think it needs a loop in here. Like that. Oh yeah. Okay, so now this one's going to go this way, and it's going to come up and around and a loop, up and around and a loop, up and around and a loop, and one more up and around and a loop. And I kind of like it going the other direction. So I'm going to try it the way she drew that one in the corner. Let me look at it really close on my phone. The second one came. Okay, I'm going to come up and around, and I'm going to do the loop this way. And then I'm going to come over and around and do the loop this way. And behind and do the loop like that. And this one's going to come in here because it's going to be nestled behind like that. And then this one is going to come out this way, and I think I'm going to start it from behind, up and around, and a loop, and around, and a loop. I'm going to make it with a smaller petal where they're closer together, like that, and then this way. Up and around in a loop, up and around in a loop, and maybe, who knows, some sort of thing at the end. And I almost feel like I don't have enough, that this is out of proportion to the other two. It looks weird. So I think I'm going to bring up another one here. Maybe more of a skinny. Like that. There we go. And I think I want one coming this way. Like that. They're all just kind of living, coming outward. I think I want one coming out from here. Like that. Okay, I've got a whole just mess of them. Coming in, coming out, going every which direction. I want a border now. Little fat one. That. That. And coming down this way. And going this way. Something like that. Okay. Now I'm going to erase my pencil marks. The other day I got a comment on my channel from someone who clearly has never watched my channel before, and they complained that I was doing a disservice to those who want to learn the Zentangle method, yada yada yada. And my response, and I think the person who came to my defense, I don't do Zentangle. I've never claimed to do Zentangle. I do pattern-based art. Yes, absolutely I do. But I do not do Zentangle. And anybody who is wanting to do Zentangle specifically needs to go elsewhere, because that's not what I do. I'm going to put, I want these dark. I don't know if I want the whole thing dark. Looks like I don't. I want to leave a little. But I want a darker spot in there, I think. To feel thicker. If you guys would do me a big favor, will you go to Pattern Dash Collections and go to the ebook section and think about purchasing one or more of the ebooks that are available. Ina runs the Pattern Dash Collections website out of her pocket, and that can be a couple $1,000s at least for the year, just for the hosting and everything. And she doesn't ask. She honestly does not ask for money. And the way she supports the website is through the sale of the ebooks. So if you guys wouldn't mind going and purchasing an ebook, if you have the funds, they're only like $5. They're not super expensive. The best thing about the ebooks is that if you are on the go and you don't have access to the internet for whatever reason, like when I am going on my cruises, I don't pay for the cruise internet package. It's way too expensive. And I don't really need to be on the internet. But sometimes it's like, oh, I want to do a pattern, maybe try something new I've never done before, but I don't know, you know, what to do. I have to remember when I'm going on vacation to take a screenshot and save some patterns ahead of time of things that I might want to try while I'm gone. And the ebooks are in a PDF form. They take much less storage on your phone. And you have them with you for when you don't have internet connection. And I think that's pretty cool. She's thinking about coming out with one or two or maybe more new books. There's a whole exciting new thing coming up. By the time you see this video, the new stuff will already be online. And it's the same. It's going to be the similar content as what you can already get accessing the site directly. So some of you might say, well, why bother? I can just get it from the website. And you absolutely can. And if you don't have the funds to invest right now, that's cool. But if you do, please think about it, because right now she's got well over 2,000 patterns on the website, and she maintains this beautifully, and the pattern designers and the community is just, let me tell you, there are new patterns popping up daily, hourly sometimes. The last couple of weeks, people have been so creative, and I'm in a group on the pattern designer section where, you know, we help each other out by trying to get the artwork accomplished, because patterns are coming out so quickly that it's getting hard for one or two people to just do the artwork all on their own, that they're needing help, because I'm telling you, the ideas are flowing, absolutely flowing. And so we've already done some Rangoli art ideas, and that's not going to stop. It doesn't look like it's going to become a thing, and its own section on the website, I'm sure. And yeah, there's all sorts of stuff happening. So keep your eye out for all sorts of new pattern directions. The group is just exploding with ideas. And so I'm looking forward to maybe seeing these ideas come into an ebook. But in order for her to do this, she has to have permission from all the artists, all the designers, all the people who have done the art. And that's a big task, especially when there's hundreds of designers at this point, and thousands of patterns. Actually, I'm not sure how many designers there are. There might not be hundreds. Might be only 50 or 60 or something. Still, close to 100. A lot. That's a lot of permissions to get, a lot of legalities. So she can't just like take random people's artwork and put it in a book. That is unethical. She's got to get permission from everyone. And so, you know, it might not be as fast as some people might want, but it is coming. But I'm assuming by the time you guys see this, the new book will probably be out, and if it's not, it's coming soon. So I'm just going to ask right straight out. I don't ask for myself. I don't ask for any kind of support for me, but please do support Ina and the website, because without the website, we would all have no patterns. We would have to go to the official Zentangle area, which is fine. You know, if you have an official Zentangle pattern that you like, that's cool. I'm not gonna rain on anybody's parade, but it's not what I do. I'm way off. I scooched way over there. I apologize, but it's not what I do. So, you know, for those who are complaining that I don't follow the strict methods. I use an odd shaped paper. I don't use the supplies that are suggested. I don't. I use an eraser. Yes, I do. So, you know, I don't follow the strict guidelines of Zentangle. I follow what Ina calls creative pattern tangling, CPT. And that's what we do. Because I found Zentangle, and that's where I started with my journey. I really did. My art journey in patterns started with Zentangle, and I was into it for a while, but then I started feeling boxed in by having to do a pattern a certain way and not being able to plan ahead using pencil and thinking about it, and I didn't get the whole Zen thing. It's not my thing. And so I was struggling, and then Ina came up with the creative pattern tangling ideas, and starting with base patterns and building upon them, and not worrying about whether you draw a base in pencil. And a matter of fact, she has step outs that show specifically pencil that needs to be erased. So that's more what drew me into working with patterns in this way. And let me tell you, the new things that are coming out with the Rangoli are completely divergent from anything in the Zentangle world. So yeah, we are not Zentangle artists. Now, some of my art may look Zentangle-like at the end, but Zentangle is a method of drawing, and it has certain constructs. It has certain parameters, and I don't follow them. So if that's what you're looking for, you will have to find someone else. There are lots of great people out on the internet that do specifically Zentangle. The main one on YouTube will be Melinda Barlow. I like her stuff. I find her stuff absolutely beautiful. But she is a CZT, and she follows specific guidelines, specific methods, specific supplies. Laura Harms, I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. I don't think she does. I think she just does a blog post. She is I Am the Diva CZT. She does some good stuff. I'm not saying that artists who follow the Zentangle method are not absolutely valid. They are. But I've also seen some pretty negative things coming from that community, which downplays and poo-poos those of us who do not follow their specific method, which is sad. Okay, I really like how that has evolved, but I want some gray back there. Do I want it just in pencil? I don't think so. I think I want to put a round of gray pen behind. Let me get my pen. Ooh. Ugh. Okay. Shorts have stuck to my plastic chair. Ow. Don't you hate it when your thighs stick to the plastic chair in the summer when you're wearing shorts? Just awful. Okay, so I'm going to use a Faber Castell gray, warm gray Pitt pen. I'm going to go around here and just give it, you may not even be able to tell it's gray. Just going to give it a little shadow. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a couple of layers because it's hard to tell. Almost just looks like a wet area. Birds are singing. It's such a beautiful day. I am drawing this on the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, everyone. And usually, in past years, 4th of July is traditionally a very hot day for us here in Southern California. Traditionally, we are usually well over 100 today, and I don't think we're going to get that high. How high is our forecast? Ooh, that's not what I want. Oops. Refresh the window for the weather. That's better. It needed that little bit of depth. That's the gray. Today's forecast is 87. That's going to be delightful. We may even have to, if it cools off after the sun goes down for fireworks, I may even have to put on a sweater. Sheesh. That'll be nice. Not complaining. Just saying. It's a little unusual. Okay, what was the name of this again? I need B-U-L-B-L-Y. Bulbly. B-U-L-B-L-Y. There we go. It's a bit like Schneck. I think it's what's called Schneck. Quite a bit like that. I like the look though. Very organic. And yeah, I've got myself a bunch of tentacles coming out of the corner. And I think I'm done. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you had a good 4th of July. You're going to see this like way at the end of the month. The 22nd. Oh. Can't believe that that's coming up already. But yeah. You're going to see this later in the month. And I hope that you will have a good day. That you had a good 4th of July. That everybody stayed safe. That nobody shot their fingers off with fireworks, and nobody's house burned down. Everybody was cool, and yeah, go out and do something nice for someone today, right? And let's make the world a better place. I will see you on the next video. I'm going to do double zinnia on the next one, just in case you guys want to be prepared. I'll see you later. Bye bye.